Hi, welcome to the Flipflop Quilt Shoppe's YouTube channel.
Hi guys, my name is Shay and I'd like to invite you into my quilting space. Today I'm working on a square for a channel called the Quilting Marine. He is doing quilts for service members overseas. So he's asked for his subscribers to make patriotic quilt blocks. So that's what I'm doing today. This is a bandana that I'm about to cut into strips to make a log cabin style block. So stick around. I'll show you some of the progress. Like I said, this is a bandana and I have folded it in half, cut off the rolled edge on one side, and now I'm going to be cutting it into 2.5 inch strips to make a patriotic log cabin. One half of the log cabin will be red, white, and blue, and the other half of the log cabin will be army camouflage. Okay, so I started cutting this and it's really sheer, and this is going to be in a project that will be sent to someone else. So what I've decided to do is take out some fusible interface. We're using Pellon and it's fusible interface. This is for lightweight or handkerchief type fabrics. So when I get it all pinned together to my base, I'll go over to the iron and I'll steam it, and then I'll come bring you back so you can see what happens next. Okay, so now that I've got the Pellon fused on, I'm going to go ahead and cut off my rough edge right here, and then I'm going to cut this into 2.5 inch strips. And the bandana is folded in half so that I can cut 2 layers at a time. Okay. So I started building my block. This is my center square, and it's usually supposed to be a heart to represent the heart of a home. But I put a star there, and so my next block went right next to it, and then you turn the block a quarter turn to the left, because if you turn it to the right, your block is all kind of candywampus. So now I'm working on so my next piece of dark camo will go here, then I will turn it. It will go red, white, and blue here, etc. until I get all the way around. So when we get a little further into the block, I'll come back. Alright guys, so I'll show you the finished squares, but I had enough left over to make another square to send off to the Quilting Marine. So let me finish this one up and we'll go back to the cutting table and I'll show you what we have. Okay, so what she's doing now, like I said, I'm visually impaired. And what she's doing now is she's squaring up the last of the blocks that we've made for the Quilting Marine. So once she's done squaring that up, we'll lay them side by side and show you what we have together. This is made from 3 bandanas. Okay, I used 1 star for the center of the block, like I explained to you earlier. This is my finished 10¼ inch by 10¼ inch log cabin quilt block, which was made with 1 bandana like this for the star, and you just need 1, and it's a little under 2 inches that I had to use, and 1 bandana like this, which is tie-dye, patriotic tie-dye, and 1 army green bandana. Total cost $3 because they're 97 cents a piece. Okay, with that we were able to make 2 blocks. So with my scraps from this block, I was able to make this block. And all I did was use my scraps. If you look at my center square here, it's army green and then the red, white, and blue. So I switched it over and I went army green this way and red, white, and blue this way. And then this is what is the center part of this. So for $3 I was able to make
2 blocks
and have this section left over.
I had the 4 edges left over.
The 4th one I cut out 1 square for my star. That was it. So log cabin, very little waste, very little. And I do not measure my logs before to sew them together. Okay, this was the last one on, so we're going to turn to the left.
add your next log.
You turn again, and you sew your next block. And then you turn again, and you sew your next block. And then you're back to where you start. So there are 1, 2, 3 rows on each side with 1 star in the center. This one is 1, 2 rounds with the red, white, and blue, and then 2 rounds of the army green. So I know this wasn't a tutorial. If you'd like to see me make quilt blocks out of bandanas, leave me a comment down below. We are working on several bandana quilts to be sold through my Etsy shop, which is at my YouTube channel, which is Flipflop Quilt Shoppe. And for $2.90, $2.97, $2.99, then my blocks are, it says on the thing, $1. It used to be 97 cents. And then I didn't put interfacing on the outer 2 on this so that we could make the extra inch up, because the quilt block needs to be 10 by 10. So I didn't put any interfacing because it was going to have hangover from the back side. And yeah, you can see how crooked I sew, and I have to thank the camera person, wave your hand, who was over here squaring up my block. And in my intro, she's known as the sister. So next time I'll be making a bandana quilt, and we'll bring you a video on how it's done. So see you next time. Bye.
These are the 2 finished blocks that finished at 10 1/4 by 10 1/4. That way the Quilting Marine can square them up if necessary. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been an Emerald Gypsy Heart production.